Single leg tripod foot with a hip hike. The first thing to notice in the setup here is the foot position. I'm pulling my toes up as high into the air as I can, and what this will do will force my body to balance on the tripod of my foot, which is under your heel, under the knuckle or the ball of your pinky toe, then under the knuckle or the ball of your big toe. I'm going to be getting into this position here, which again will help to mimic good postures and positions of sprinting. Obviously, when we're sprinting, we're going to have our toes down, but for this, we are pulling our toes up to work our foot tripod. I'm on my left leg, so I'm going to suck in my left hip. I want my left hip bone to be over my left heel. I don't want my left hip flaring out to the side as I'm balancing. I'm going to pull my right heel up to my butt, and as I do so, it'll bring my knee out in front of me. So I'm going to be here balancing. I don't want to be collapsing to the outside of my foot. I want the weight shifted more towards the ball of my big toe. As I'm in this position again, heel to the butt, the knee will be out in front, and I'm also hiking my right hip as high into the air as I can. Notice too, I don't have a big arch in my low back here. I'm constantly pulling my hips to my belly button. Set up on the other side, again, tripod foot, so I'm going to pull my toes as high as I can, bring my heel up to my butt. I'll have my knee out in front, and I'm hiking that my left hip now as high into the air as possible. We'll go to a front view now. Notice the foot position, tripod foot, pulling my toes up nice and high. And now we're in this position here. So notice this slant in my shorts line here. My left hip, I'm trying to get my left hip bone over my left heel. You can kind of see I'm sort of collapsing onto my outside here. We don't want that. We want it more towards the ball of your big toe. And I am hiking this right hip as high up into the air as I can. And again, this slant right here, this hip tilt, helps to mimic good positions and postures of sprinting.